Hello, good morning. This is Janpha Thadphoothon, and my show, as you can see, is English in the Garden. English in the Garden. Janpha Thadphoothon, if anything, is a professional English language teacher. So what I'm doing is learning English from a pro. I'm a professional teacher, so what you are learning from me is useful for your English language learning. I can guarantee you. Now, this morning, behind me is a Japanese poetic form, the name of which is haibun. Now, a haibun, this is the Japanese uh, letters. A haibun is a combination of prose and verse, prose and then followed by verse. In the literary term, they would call it a what we call a prosematic literary form or prosematical form, originated in the 17th century by a Japanese poet by the name of Matsuo Basho. Is actually a travel log. Actually, is you do your travel, you travel to places, and then you write down your what you saw, what you have experienced in beautiful literary style. It's a combination, as I told you, between prose or writing text and then followed by a poem. Normally, you would write a prose and then followed by either a haiku or a tanka. A haiku is a short poem, a syllabic poem that has 17 syllables, 575, and a tanka 31, 57577. So a haibun is really useful when you travel overseas or travel to new cities, new places, and then you want to do some kind of reflection. You can do the reflection in action, on action, or when you have free time. So this is what we mean by a haibun. And I particularly would like you to try this rather than traveling to places and then doing nothing because it's gonna just taking photos. You can actually accompany your photos with some kind of uh, a piece of writing, anything more extensive than a caption. Okay, so this is the benefits of writing a haibun. And you can see here, I'm actually showing you a very simple example. Normally, when you do a haibun, you need to have the kind of the title. So the title here, because I went to Hokkaido last year in January, from Hokkaido with love. This is my haibun's title, from Hokkaido with love. And then you begin your prose. I went to Hokkaido, the northern part of Japan, with some other English language teachers in early 1920. I never been there before. Yeah, you describe your experience. I saw many people, the weather was very cold, and but people were very friendly. You describe this in great details for about maybe a few paragraphs. And then you finish your, this is the hook, this is the turning point, this is an afterthought, some kind of, you sum it up, you summarize, you conclude your prose, your title. It's about love, so you can write Hokkaido, Japan. You can end it with a haiku, which is very simple, 575. Hokkaido, Japan. Snow, wind, and more snow. What I miss is you, or what is missing is you. What's missing is you. What's missing is you. Hokkaido, Japan. Snow, wind, and more snow. What's missing is you. You see this? And then you accompany this by beautiful picture or photograph you have taken. Is a literary form that survive so the, the test of time. Masuo Basho himself traveled from town to town, from mountain to mountain, from community to community across Japan. And because in that time, in the 17th century, there was no camera, there was no technologies as such. So all he had is a pen and some past paper. So you write down your experience in prose. In prose, it means in the expository text, and then you end it up with some kind of poems. It can be a haiku or a tagger. I'm Janpha Thadphoothon, and this morning I'm sharing with you a literary form, posematical form. Posematic, Posematical means a combination or a mixture between prose and verse. A Japanese style originated in the 17th century by Masuo Basho, and that literary style is called haibun. Haibun. I mean, if I have more time, I will share with you some of my haibuns I wrote, I composed actually. It's not the best, but you know, you it's sometimes personal because it's rather than keeping your travel logs or your daily notes. Writing a haibun can be enchanting, delightful, and fulfilling. Try it, and you will love it. I'm Janpha Thadphoothon. I'm a professional English language teacher. What you have been doing is learning English from a pro. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video.